was looking right at Duke Lavery, and I saw a completely different person.
You mean like one of your hallucinations?
It must have been. I'll tell you what, this Duke guy who's got a thought I've lost my marbles.
Oh, you didn't know him that well. It can't be that surprising you didn't recognize him.
You see, it wasn't like I saw Duke, but with red hair and a mustache. I looked at him, and I saw someone with a completely different face.
Whose?
You know, I think Luke's right. There's something off about this guy. Lavery's hiding something.
Like his real face?
You want to explain that?
My mother-in-law, it's complicated, but she has these psychic flashes, like premonitions.
A little clarification is needed here.
When she saw Duke today, she had a strange reaction, and she covered it, but when he left, she told me that she saw Duke with a completely different face.
I don't care if some delivery boy see my face.
Duke, it's Anna. You there?
Calling about AJ, Diane. I really appreciate it. Okay.
Wait, don't tell me. AJ's staying in lockup where he belongs.
Always taking pleasure in the misfortunes of others.
Misfortunes? You would be rotting right next to him on well-deserved assault charges.
Oh, no, the one who deserves to be assaulted, Tracy, is you.
As I was saying, you would still be in jail if you hadn't threatened to evict me. But extortion and blackmail isn't going to work where your precious son is involved. No judge in the land is going to grant him bail.
Guess again, Aunt Tracy.
How accurate are these visions of hers? Because if she's telling you that she saw Lavery, but he didn't look like Lavery, then I can actually go along with that.
Anna? I wasn't expecting you so soon.
Yeah, I know. Shall I come back later?
Olivia was injected with a massive overdose of LSD.
So she's not exactly reliable.
Actually, she is.
Whose face did Duke Lavery have? Was it someone you recognized?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, if I ever see this guy in a dark alley, I'm gonna run in the opposite direction.
He was threatening.
That would be an understatement. This guy, whoever he was, who isn't Duke Lavery, he scared the daylights out of me.
I'll be ready in a minute. My apologies. I'm not quite decent.
No, I'll wait. You don't have to be so formal. It's not like we haven't...
I like to answer the door as a gentleman. Just give me a few more minutes to put on my game face, so to speak.
AJ, so good to have you.
Oh, feeling is mutual.
So, what did you do? Bribe a judge? Hope you used your own money.
How I made bail, Tracy, is of no concern of yours.
Monica, you already helped him flee the country once. Who's to say you won't do it again?
Well, it's going to be a little difficult with this. Apparently, the judge agrees with you that I'm a flight risk, so I can't leave the house. You happy?
Oh, confined to a luxurious mansion with servants at your beck and call. What will you do?
First on the list, see my grandfather.
Sorry I'm early. I should have called, really.
Oh, don't apologize. I was very excited about you seeing my place.
Yeah, it's really nice. Suits you.
Something wrong?
Yeah, well... Well, we were talking on the phone, and I had to hang up because someone came in.
Bad news?
Ex-husband.
I'm not following.
Sorry, I don't mean to be cryptic. Even when he has the best intentions, he just puts me on edge.
Who?
Robert.
Scorpio?
One and only.
If she saw Lavery and he had another man's face,
Duke Lavery could be someone else.
did she know who that face was?
No, she didn't recognize him. She just said he looked different than Duke.
But she must be able to describe him. How do I contact her?
You want to question her?
I've got to know whose face she saw instead of Lavery's.
Well, since everyone knows I'm out now, I'd like to say hello to my grandfather. We've got years to make up for.
Absolutely not. He doesn't even know you're alive.
Well, don't you think it's time he found out?
You weren't supposed to stay in this house. You weren't even supposed to be released on bail.
Tracy, circumstances have changed, and now I would like to say a proper hello to my grandfather.
And give him a heart attack?
Oh, come on. He's been complaining about that heart thing for years. It's his standard manipulation tactic.
He's an old man with a heart condition. Monica, could you back me up on this? You know that his health is too fragile to withstand this kind of shock.
No, I think that finding out his grandson is alive would do Edward a world of good.
Really? And what if you're wrong?
Why don't we talk about the real reason that you don't want grandfather to see me? Maybe you're afraid that he'll take ELQ away from you and, I don't know, ask me to run it.
You're not fit to run a bath, much less ELQ. My concern is for my father, whose health has been failing for months. But obviously, his welfare is no concern of yours. So, be my guest. Kill your grandfather.
How do you feel about people? I mean, Robin's gone. It doesn't stop me from loving her.
And I lost someone that I cared about. It doesn't mean that I don't miss him.
I apologize for being so self-absorbed. All I've got is a stupid crush. It's nothing compared to what you're going through, Dr. Draker. You, Elizabeth.
That's not what I meant by that.
It's fine. Would you both do me a favor? I would feel so much better if we just dropped the whole subject.
Olivia, I am so glad that we bumped into you.
We.
This is Robert Scorpio, Mac's brother, Emma's grandfather.
I'm honored to meet the legend.
Oh, my pleasure.
And I'm not sure if you know Dr. Steve Weber.
Your reputation precedes you.
Whoa, now that I'm suitably embarrassed. Olivia, I need your help.
I hope you don't mind. I told him what happened with Duke this morning.
You mean that I looked at him and I saw a completely different person standing there?
I need you to tell me about that person you saw.
Honestly, it was so random. I can't imagine it's going to be any help.
Anything that you can remember, any slight detail, might help me uncover what Lavery's hiding.
I had no idea you were still in contact with Robert.
Yeah. Well, I hadn't seen him since before Robin died.
So why did he choose now to come into your life?
It's Luke, isn't it? He's informed him that I'm in danger.
From me?
Apparently. God, I don't know who I'm more angry at, really. Luke, I think, probably. Because he's been suspicious ever since you returned. Which I can understand. But this constant badgering, it's wearing thin. And now Robert's told me that Luke has gone to Turkey.
Oh, Luke has gone to Turkey to see whether my story of incarceration is fact or fiction. Okay. So what did he discover?
That it checks out. Not one single discrepancy. Which, for a normal person, would be a signal to just move on. But no, Luke has now managed to convince Robert that this is a carefully constructed lie.
That's a bit extreme, isn't it?
It's played right into Robert's paranoia. You know, he's been a spy his whole life. He looks for conspiracies around every corner. So now he's here in Port Charles to save me from you or myself. I'm not really sure which.
Lulu tells me you didn't recognize this guy who turned up in Lavery's place.
I've never seen this man before in my life.
Can you describe him? Tell me maybe about scars, tattoos, anything about his face at all.
Aside from the fact that he totally creeped me out, he was smoking.
You know, I really like to think of myself as a patient person, but Robert just, God, he works my last nerve, especially when he does this whole macho protector thing.
Oh, perhaps Robert's just jealous. I don't think he ever got over losing you to me.
He's not jealous. He's insufferable. They both are, for that matter. Honestly, all the pair of them have managed to do is persuade me
To move out of Luke's suite.
Then come straight here to me.
Waiting for it, AJ. Go up and see your grandfather. You've always been a disaster, so for your grand finale, you can shock him into the grave.
I don't want to hurt my grandfather.
Since when?
Since always, Tracy. You know, what is wrong with you? No matter what you think, I love that man. And I've thought a lot about him while I've been gone. If you honestly believe him seeing me is going to hurt him, then I can wait.
What's your angle?
Well, this may actually shock you, but I don't have one.
You can back off the phony nobility. Nobody's buying it. Your doting mother isn't buying it.
Who has complete faith in her son.
Wow. Then you deserve what you get. You'll both have to excuse me. I'm going to check on my father.
Mom, is grandfather really that, fragile?
Well, he has his good days and his bad days. But I think if we prepare him, he'll have no problem seeing you. And I want to thank you for taking the high road with Tracy.
I want to thank you for believing in me and for getting me the hell out of lockup. Thank you.
You're my son, AJ. I'm not going to leave you there.
How did you manage to wrangle my bail?
It's not important.
No, yes, it is important.
No.
Come on. Well, the size of that bond, and it's not exactly an amount you find underneath a pillow on a couch.
Yeah, well, you're right about that. I did not have a lot of options. So I was forced to put the house up as collateral.
He was holding one of those little things in his hand, a skinny little brown thing, like a cross between a cigar and a cigarette, you know?
Cigarello?
Yes, yeah, like my Uncle Hugh Louie used to smoke in Bensonhurst.
Did Duke smoke?
No, when I knew him. What else can you tell me about this guy?
He looked a little bit like the guy from Silence of the Lambs.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, but the face was kind of skinnier, and the nose was different, and the eyebrows were real bushy.
Look, you remember more than you thought.
Yeah, but how is this gonna help anybody?
Maybe there's a way to get a picture of the guy.
Just relax. It's fine, okay? Are you kidding me? I was a complete idiot.
Patrick put you on the spot. There was nothing you could do.
Oh, God, except say that I was in love with Steve.
He was the first guy you saw, wasn't he?
You're not going to tell him anything, are you?
Elizabeth,
Yeah.
can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
In private?
Yeah. Worry your fake crush is safe with me.
Thanks,
Yeah,
we
it's
really use your help.
We? What are you talking about?
Robert Scorpio is here.
That's weird. Patrick didn't say anything.
I'm not sure he knows, but Robert's going to try to decipher one of Olivia's visions, and I think you might be able to help him uncover something about Duke Lavery.
Should I take one of these?
Oh, I wasn't sure what to get, so I had them send over a little bit of everything, hoping that maybe when I saw it, I'd know what to do with it.
Well, don't look at me. My skills in the kitchen haven't improved.
Well, I could use your company.
It's about all I'm good for. Remember Robin? She used to like to be your sous chef.
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday.
She was so proud that one time you guys made a pizza.
One of my fondest memories. I loved that little girl.
She loved you too. You were really good to her.
Well, dinner won't make itself.
No. Okay, so which way's the kitchen? That way?
Yes, that's right.
All right, I'll find mine.
Spinelli.
Dad gave you this house. How could you put it up as collateral?
The bail was very steep, AJ.
You shouldn't have done it.
Oh, look, I have not seen you or talked to you in years. I was not about to let you spend another night in jail, no matter what the cost.
I don't even know what to say, except for thank you, and I love you.
All I ask of you is you be very, very careful. If you leave this property, the authorities are going to know just like that, and I will lose the house. And you will go right back to jail.
I won't risk your house or my...
Hi, it's Tracy Quartermain. I need to find Michael Corinthos. What exactly are we celebrating?
Voicemail. If it hadn't been for the message you left me. In D.C., I wouldn't have known that you missed me.
Oh. I wasn't really angling for dinner.
You don't have to be shy, Anna. When I heard your voice and I heard that message, it was as if all the years just melted away. When you said you missed hearing my voice, well, I miss hearing your voice.
Look, I still have feelings.
We don't have to answer all the big questions, like, are we still married, or do we pick up where we left off? We're here together. That's enough for me. To our future.
To us.
We should probably give him a call and tell him you're out on.
Monica, have you seen Daddy today?
Not since this morning. Why?
Well, I don't know. He looks kind of pale. Would you mind checking on him and making sure he's all right?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Thank you. Quartermain residence. Wait, hold on, slow down. What? Where is he now? Is he all right? Okay, all right. Okay, I understand. Thanks for calling.
What's going on?
Nothing. It'll be fine.
Tracy, just tell me what's going on.
You have to promise not to overreact.
Stop stalling and just spit it out.
It's about Michael.
Call me back with Michael.
I don't know.
Who was on the phone? What did they say?
That was Sam, and she's with him. There's been some kind of accident there at Jason's.
What? Why the hell didn't she take him to a hospital?
I have no idea.
I have to get to my son.
What are you doing?
Does Jason still live in the Harbor Towers?
He does, but you can't go there. You have a monitor on. What are you doing?
Take this damn thing off right now.
AJ, you can't do that. AJ, don't. Wait, if you do that.
Listen to me. Screw the monitor, right?
Know what you're talking about. He's fine. Well, now he's a little cranky because I just woke him from his nap.
I'm not going to apologize for being concerned about my father. You may think that I'm overprotective, but better safe than sorry.
Where's AJ?
I'm really glad you came over.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna take this little guy upstairs. I think he needs to be changed.
Alrighty, I'll just walk myself out.
Okay. Hey, Michael, do me a favor. Remember what I said about AJ? Just be careful, okay?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Alrighty. Bye, Daniel.
Okay, bye.
Michael. Thank God, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What are you doing here? What's going on?
Tracy.
How would I know where AJ is? He's probably pilfering your jewelry box or trying to figure out the combination to the safe.
Could we just give the insults a rest? Just long enough to convey some actual information, Tracy, like, where is my son?
Well, he has to be around here someplace. It's, not like he could leave without somebody knowing he jumped bail.
Yeah, like that's it. But the nose is like a little bit broader. Okay. And the hair,
Like
the hair is long. It's longer.
It was?
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to remember the face. I'm sort of forgetting about the hair. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it like,
Like that.
Like this?
That's it. That's him. That's it.
oh my God.
What?
It can't be.
Well,
Exactly.
do you think there's any chance Robert's going to interrupt us?
No. You better not.
So? There's no reason that we can't be together then?
No, there's no reason.
Elizabeth, what's wrong? You know this person?
I think you know him too.
Faison.
Michael, thank God. Wait, you're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. What are you doing here? What's going on?
Tracy.
How could you be walking around? Did you make bail?
Yes, I made bail, but I'm not going to be walking around for long.
What are you talking about?
Tracy tricked me.
Where is my son?
Well, he has to be here somewhere. It's not like he could leave without somebody knowing that he jumped bail.
What's that noise?
What noise?
That beeping. What?
It must be your hearing aid.
I don't wear a hearing aid.
Well, maybe you should. I don't hear a thing.
Wait. Well, maybe you should get your hearing checked.
Tracy pretended that she got a call from Sam and that you'd been in an accident or something.
I told you I'm fine.
You know, I know. She did it so I'd leave the house and I'd violate the terms of my release. That way they could throw me back in jail.
Look. Yeah, that's it. That's him.
Oh my God.
What?
This can't be.
Elizabeth, what's wrong? You know this person?
I think it's someone you know too.
Faison.
Who's Faison?
And there's nothing to stop us from being together, is there?
No. There's nothing to stop us.
So why don't we take this into the bedroom? I've waited for you for so long.
Maybe we should just slow this down.
Why? Why slow down? You know how much I've missed you.
Yeah, you've made that very clear.
Okay, then I won't bore you by repeating it, but Anna, all I've wanted is just to hold you, to kiss you, to make love to you, to wake up with you in my arms, and now I have you. I have you here.
It's not that I don't feel.
Anna, please don't make me wait. Please. I'm laying myself at your feet. Please say yes. Say yes.
It's the face of the one man I never wanted to see again. If he's involved in this, things just got a lot worse.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well, one thing does. That is definitely the face of the man that I saw when I looked at Duke Lavery. So who the hell is he?
I don't even know where to begin.
How does one begin to describe Faison? He's a relic from the Cold War. Black ops, wet work for the bad guys. He's also a toxic strain of bacteria.
And you two know this guy how?
He's a master spy. Framed me as a traitor. It's the reason I never came back. This man he's done a lot worse in life.
He's evil.
He's left a wake of hell.
So why have I never heard of this guy before?
He's supposed to be dead.
Supposed to be.
Well, we never found the body.
Okay, but I still don't get it. Why would I look at Duke Lavery and see this Faison guy?
Oh, there's your $1 million question, kids.
When Duke walked in, your mom saw a different man altogether.
Who's the other man?
I don't know. She didn't recognize him. He had a different face.
And Robert?
Is trying to figure out who she saw.
Well, maybe I should get involved in this because my mother doesn't even really know who Robert Scorpio is.
Well, she was less worried about her vision than she was about the kid that we want to have.
I'm sorry. I thought I made it clear to her that we needed some space.
She was respectful of the boundaries. Anyway, I told her about the surrogacy.
You told my mother that we were going to have a surrogate for her grandchild?
She was cool about it. She even offered to pay.
What? There's no way she has that kind of money.
I know, but it was very supportive and generous for her to offer.
Well, she wasn't the only one.
This is AJ's ankle monitor.
What is it doing not on his ankle?
Looks like it's been cut off.
No. AJ knows how important it is for him to abide by the terms of his bail agreement. He wouldn't jump bail.
Well, unless someone held him down and cut it off, it looks like that's exactly what he's done.
Monica, I am so sorry. I know how important it is for you to believe that AJ has changed, but I guess he's the same old AJ, perpetual disappointment.
Would you like me to tell you where you can put your phony sympathy?
Why are you angry with me? You're the one who put your life on the line, your license, your dignity, and your home. All for AJ, who is now going to jail, and the city will repossess your home, and you'll get kicked to the curb, all thanks to your loving son.
You cut off your ankle monitor.
Yeah, well, I'd do it again if I thought you were in trouble.
Look, those things are wired to the police station. They'll know you tampered with it. They're probably looking for you right now.
I know. I was so stupid. I stepped into a trap. But Michael, when I heard you were hurt, I don't know, something inside me snapped. You know, I had to get to you. You're my son. Tracy knew exactly how to play me.
I think I know how to fix this. Let's just wait here.
Whoa. Where are you going?
The head off Tracy.
Michael, let it go. She's never gonna miss
Just
a
wait
chance.
here, okay? You'll be safe.
No, he won't. AJ is not welcome in this house.
I can't do this.
Lulu was talking about these visions you get. What's your success rate?
Well, let's see. There was Lulu being pregnant. I guess that didn't really last. Dr. Keenan, poisoned water, the rain. There was Heather. I saw a whole lot about her. Connie, I would say 6 or 7.
Any big misses?
No. Except that sometimes the message is only meaningful in retrospect, so.
Did Faison and Duke ever work together?
Faison's way above Lavery Station.
Well, then if the two of them are connected.
I never
then
said that. They're connected. Through Anna.
AJ will never change. And if this is what it takes to break through your denial, then so be it.
You had something to do with this, didn't you?
Monica, it was inevitable. There's no way that AJ is going to avoid going to jail. He is who he is. You can't change it.
I thought he was in jail.
I was released on bail.
I wasn't speaking to you.
He was looking for me. Okay, Tracy tricked him into thinking I was hurt so that he'd leave the house.
And break the terms of his bond agreement? That sounds like something Tracy would do. Very smart, AJ.
My son comes first.
Wow. You really are manipulative.
Can AJ stay here while I go to the Quartermains?
You want me to babysit
Look,
him?
the charges against him are already pretty bad. If we can avoid putting jumping bail on that list, it's worth a try.
It is not your job to protect him.
Sam, I'm asking you to help me. Please.
Okay, you have a half hour.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you.
Don't bother. I hope Tracy's plan works and you throw it in prison where you belong.
To intrude, we got a malfunction signal on AJ's monitor. I need to see him.
Well, I will try to track him down. This is an awfully big house, so I don't know.
This what you're looking for?
Where is he, Dr. Quartermain?
This is not AJ's fault. Tracy manipulated
AJ
him.
can tell that to the judge. I need to take him in.
Well, if I could just talk to him, I'm sure we could work this out.
I'm sorry, I need to take him downtown.
That could be difficult.
Are you telling me that he's no longer on the premises?
Don't ask me. He's Monica's son. Where is he, Monica?
I don't know.
I need to put out an APB.
Please, please. Now, if I could find him, I would bring him to you. And I'm sure that if...
Looking for AJ, I can give him to you.
Jason looks good. He looks.
Don't touch my things, or try and make small talk, or act like we're friends.
We're family. You're my brother's wife.
You and Jason are brothers in name only. Jason has never forgiven you for what you've done to Michael. He would hate what you're doing now. You're hiding behind
I'm not
it.
hiding.
You know what? I would call the cops on you myself right now if it weren't for Michael. You used Jason growing up just like you're using Michael now.
Does it really have to be this way?
Faison's mother was Anna's nanny as a child. I guess Faison fixated on her, and that then became a lifelong obsession. If he's involved in this, then it's all about Anna.
Okay, but that still doesn't explain why Olivia would see Faison when she looked at Duke.
Maybe Faison has some control over Lavery. Look, you spend 20 years in a Turkish prison, anything's possible.
But you know what? I hate to rain on your parade, you guys, but I'm not that complicated. I see what I see.
What do you mean?
I mean, I see Heather, and Heather turns up. I see Kate is Connie, and Kate is Connie. I just see what's actually there.
Maybe it's that simple. Maybe Lavery really is Faison.
What's wrong?
I just need a moment. Aren't we supposed to be having dinner? Can we just have dinner?
Did I misunderstand something? You didn't want to kiss me? You don't have feelings for me?
I want to. But I just can't.
Why? Is this about Robert? Because Robert's returned to town.
Faison knows that Anna despises him. So he's got to come at her from a different angle, perhaps using a different face.
You think he had plastic surgery to look like Duke?
He has the connections and the resources.
Guys, I'm sorry. This is just, that's crazy.
No crazier than Lavery turning up after 20 years in a Turkish prison when Anna's at her most vulnerable, grieving over our daughter.
Why would he go through all that? Why would he change his whole face and his voice and the way he walks?
Because he can. And he'd do a whole lot more if he knew that that would get him Anna.
No, it's not Robert. That's not why I don't want
Then what is it? I don't want to pressure you. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, but we're so close, Anna. Why are you stopping?
Sorry. It's you, Duke.
Michael, you know where AJ is?
He can be here in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah, you see, that's not good enough since he broke the terms of his bail agreement when he tampered with his ankle monitor.
Tracy told him that I was hurt. That's the only reason he left the house, to help me.
Knew it.
Is that true?
Well, I may have given AJ the impression that Michael was in trouble, but there's no law against that. However, there are lots of laws against embezzlement, fraud, kidnapping.
Okay, Tracy, we got it. We know what's on AJ's rap sheet.
AJ needs to be behind bars where he can't do any more damage to the Quartermain name and reputation.
Dante, just let me bring him home.
Milo, I don't want you messed up in this. Yes, you've completed your parole, but you are legally an ex-con. Do not let AJ drag you down with him.
Are you listening to this, Monica? You gonna let your son ruin your grandson?
Where is he, Michael?
Can I first ask you a question? Just hypothetical?
Well, yeah, sure, if it's not you trying to stall.
Okay, let's say there's a cop who was shot by his own father. And when the time came to testify, he lied and he said he accidentally shot himself. That would be perjury, right?
Yeah.
And this cop, he didn't really know his father that well. He wasn't sure if he could trust him or not. He just didn't want to be the one to send his father to prison. Now, I can see why he made that choice. Can you?
That cop would have to live with that lie every day for the rest of his life. Some days it would be easy, other days it would weigh on him. Either way, he wouldn't want his younger brother in that position. Where's AJ?
Oh, for God's sake, he's at Sam and Jason's.
If you gave a damn about Michael, you wouldn't put him through this. You would turn yourself in.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that too long because I'm sure I'm going to be back in custody soon.
Does Vic make you feel sorry for you?
No, I don't. I've actually done enough of that myself. You know, I'm wondering how I could have done everything differently. You know, Sam, maybe you and I actually have something in common. Because, you know, the way Jason Jason loves you. I mean, it's fierce, you know. He's loyal and he's fearless. And there was nothing that you could ever do to screw up so bad that he wouldn't forgive you. That's how he used to love me before the accident. And then afterwards, he could barely look at me. But I think that's how he loves Michael. And I bet that's how he loves you.
Please don't pretend that you give a damn, okay?
Look, I came back here so that I could see my son and I could make amends. I hate the fact that I didn't get back here in time to make peace with my brother.
I don't know what you heard, but Jason is not gone. I mean, he's coming back. He's coming back to me and my son.
Your son? Well, you and Jason have a kid?
Yeah. Yes, we do. His name is Daniel. Danny, actually.
So I have a nephew. Can I see him?
Why? So you can kidnap him?
Look, I don't blame you for the way you feel, okay? But I have changed. I have really changed. And when Jason comes back, I plan on telling him how sorry I am. But let's be honest, you and I both know that I don't have a lot of time, that I'm probably gonna wind up back in prison. Can I please, can I just see my nephew?
I apologize. Perhaps we should just have dinner after all.
No, look, it's nothing that you've done. At least not that I can pinpoint.
I don't understand.
It's really hard to put into words. Is this how you imagined it would be? You and me?
Honestly? Honestly, no. When I was in my cell, I pictured you throwing yourself into my arms, telling me that you loved me. Of course, I realized you probably had moved on with your life and you'd probably put me to the part
I
of
never
your mind.
forgot about you, ever.
To be realistic, Anna, I knew you would have moved on with your life. You couldn't remain frozen. You would have had other relationships, but I thought when I came back into your life that we would love each other, and here we are together, and we're learning to love each other again.
We were so happy once, weren't we?
We could be happy again. I mean, if you're willing.
This sounds so vague. Do I feel the same way to you?
Of course you do. And my love for you is just the same. It hasn't changed. Has your love for me?
Something's changed. I don't know what it is. But you feel different.
Anna spent most of her life in the intelligence business. Under normal circumstances, she'd be tough to fool. But right now, she's at her weakest, grieving over our daughter. So what happens? Faison turns up wearing Lavery's face. A man who she loved. The one man who she would hope who might even still be alive.
But how does this even benefit this Faison guy? Anna doesn't love him for himself.
The guy's a psycho. Who knows what he's thinking? I mean, he might hope that Anna's feelings will change. He might be happy going on pretending.
Wait, who are you calling?
Anna, I gotta warn her.
Robert, are you sure about this?
Am I sure that Faison faked his own death? Then came back dressed up as Lavery in order to win Anna's love? No, I'm not. But if there's a ghost of a chance he's involved in this, then she has to know about it.
Wait, hold the phone. You guys, I'm sorry to wreck your story here, but what if we're wrong about this? I mean, what happened? I saw a face I didn't recognize. You drew a picture. Is this really enough to sound an alarm?
Nobody knows more than Anna what this guy's capable of.
But all you have is a sketch of a man Anna thinks is dead, and you're gonna tell her he's pretending to be Duke?
You got a point. You know, my ex is never crazy when I turn up. Back in the day, Lavery and I, we were adversaries. I never trusted him. But if I tell her that Lavery's Faison, well, I doubt she'll believe me. Worse, she may tell him.
And there's no telling what this Faison guy might do if he feels like he's threatened.
I can't afford to tip him off. I gotta get more proof.
I seem different to you. How?
I don't know. You're the man I loved and married and eventually mourned. But just there's something that It's like you're the same, but different all at once. I'm sorry. I really don't mean to hurt
No, I
you.
want you to be honest with me. I want you to be honest with me. We can't move forward with secrets and lies.
It's me. Maybe it's me. Having you back has just made me question everything that I knew. Because if I was wrong about you being dead, what else am I wrong about?
Don't doubt yourself. You haven't changed, Anna. You're as intelligent and beautiful as you always were. I am the one who's changed. How could I not change? I've been rotting in a prison for 20 years. But the one thing that did not change was the love that I have for you. So please don't tell me that I fought my way back here to you. Just for you not to want me, not now. Please.
This is Jason's son, Daniel Edward Morgan.
Daniel Edward. That's a good name.
Danny, I'd like you to meet AJ. Can you say hi?
He's really beautiful. Jason must have been really proud.
He was. Danny and I had a rough start, didn't we, Danny? Everything's gonna be okay. We are gonna wait patiently for your father to get home.
I really hope it won't be long.
We'll wait as long as it takes.
So will I.
Don't do that, AJ, please. Stop.
Sam, listen to me. I really hope that Jason's alive. And I hope that he can come back. Look, I know I've got no right to ask this. But could I just hold Danny for a moment? Hey, when Michael was a baby, I didn't have much time with him. It would just mean a lot if I could just hold my brother's son. Please.
Police, open up. AJ, I know you're in there.
Well, Dante's taking AJ to the PD. I'm gonna call Diane.
Oh, no. Tracy is wrong about everything, but she's not wrong about the fact that I am his mother. You're not supposed to take care of AJ. I am. I will call Diane.
That lot of good that's gonna do. Face it, AJ is going to jail. And when he does, this house is gonna go on the auction block, and I'll be able to buy it. And when I do, I will finally, after all these years, be able to evict you.
Come on, man, is this really necessary?
Yeah, it is. Standard procedure for people who jump bail.
So it doesn't matter that Tracy lied?
I don't know. Tell it to the judge. Let's go.
Hang on a second. Sam, thank you for letting me see my nephew. You and Danny always have a friend in me, if you want one.
You haven't lost me. I just need a little time. Can you give me that?
You have all the time in the world, Anna.
Thank you.
I know we'll be together in the end. I've always known that.
I know this sounds demented, but demented is the way that this guy works. I gotta prove he's alive, and I gotta do it soon because he's moving quick. And if Anna won't come to him on his timetable, he'll just take her.
So Edward's stable for the moment. Okay. All right, well, please let me know if there's anything I can do. No, Monica, it's not a bother. I'll do anything for Edward, especially after what he did for Emma. No, you don't have to thank me. Edward's always been there for my family. Even when my family wasn't.
What do you think you're doing?
What's it look like I'm doing?
Back away from the drapes, Tracy.
Monica, do not blame me for AJ's behavior.
I absolutely do blame you.
I didn't make him jump bail.
You conned him.
Whatever, Monica. The result is the same. You are going to lose your house, at which point it will become my house, and then I'm going to engage in some very needed redecorating.
I really can't stand you.
Thank you. I feel the same about you. So, stripes or pattern?
I think I'd go with the stripes.
Jay.
They let you out again?
Oh, we're so glad to have you home.
Excuse me, speak for yourself.
I was speaking for Alice and me.
You jumped bail, you cut the monitor off your ankle, you left the grounds. How are you here?
You know, it's the funniest thing. I actually have you to thank for that, Aunt Tracy.
How?
Well, Diane managed to convince the judge that there were extenuating circumstances.
Looks like your dirty little trick backfired on you, Trace.
The judge gave me another shot. Take a look. Look at that. Good as new.
I won't be needing these. And for the record, they look cheap.
Monica, you are going to regret this. AJ will hurt you the same way he hurt Daddy and Alan and your precious
You know what?
Jason.
Stop it, Tracy.
It's okay,
No,
AJ.
it's not okay. You know what? You told me that my child was injured, physically injured. Who the hell does that?
Did it ever occur to you that Michael has a mother and father to call in the event of an emergency? Not to mention friends and siblings. He doesn't need you. He never needed you.
He needs me more than he knows.
And you know what? If I hadn't arranged for you to jump bail last night, you would have messed up eventually. A 2-for-1 sale at Lonnie's Liquors, and there would be an AJ-sized hole in that front door.
I'm sober.
Yeah, today. But it's not even noon yet.
Keep pushing me, Tracy.
Tracy, this isn't the time.
Stay out of it, Monica.
Tracy, it's Edward.
I'm consulting on Edward Quarterman's case. Unfortunately, his health is in decline. He's not going to be with us much longer.
I'm sorry to hear that. You know, Edward was always quite the institution in this town. Always used to scare the hell out of people, but Robin, she had him wrapped around her little finger. Is Emma about? I've got a small something here for her.
She's already at school. You can drop it off in person if you want. Of course, I'm sure you don't have time. I mean, who knows how long you're in town for?
Well, it's open-ended. You know, I'm working on something important.
Of course you are.
You know, I guess I had that coming.
Just an observation. You have a very demanding job. Fortunately, your daughter understood that.
My work wasn't what kept me from Robin's funeral. I want to apologize, and well, if you'll hear me out.
Don't owe me any explanations. Anna, maybe.
Anna knows the real reason that I wasn't there. I mean, I really want to tell you as well.
No, I found out you heard you had a long-lost son.
Oh, Lovett was never my kid. That was a story Spencer made up to get me off the ledge. Bridge, actually. But I was up there, ready to take the step. Luke invented this story as a reason for me to keep going.
Well, that's a pretty good reason. I know I wouldn't have made it without Emma.
That's why I bought into it so easily. I just wanted an excuse to run away. I couldn't face my daughter's death. In fact, you know, I still can't believe that she's gone.
I thought, what's wrong with Daddy?
He's unresponsive, his breathing is labored, and his pulse is very slow.
Oh, my God, we've got to get him to the hospital.
No, we don't.
Monica, we have to get him to the hospital. Whatever's wrong with him, we've got to get it fixed.
This is not fixable.
How do you know that? You're down here, he's upstairs. We get him looked at, he's fine.
He's not fine, Tracy. He's not going to be fine. I've tried to prepare you for this.
Stop wasting my time talking. I'm going to call an ambulance.
Put down the phone.
I will not put down the phone.
Put down the phone.
Monica, we can't just let him.
Edward made his wishes very clear, and you know that.
Right, he has a living will, so what is a piece of paper? I don't even know who drew it up, that hack Diane Miller. Let me call my own lawyer.
You know, I think your time would be better spent with your father.
You're right. He's probably bounced back by now and wants his breakfast tray. Somebody should check on him.
All right, I'll go with you.
The hell you are.
Tracy, he's my family too.
You're not part of this family. You've been gone for how long?
Exactly. Grandfather doesn't even know I'm alive. This could be my last chance.
Last chance to what? to stake your claim in ELQ or prove you're not the loser he knows you are.
Tracy!
You are not seeing my father.
You can't do this.
Yeah, I can. I'm his next of kin. I'm his daughter. I'm the decider in this situation. And let me think. I decide he goes nowhere near
listen,
my
stop.
father.
Just a minute, please. Just think what grandfather would want.
My father has not given a thought to you in years, and why should he? You are nothing but a crushing disappointment.
You stop it!
In fact, you're nothing in general to him or to any of us. Don't you dare follow me.
AJ.
Town. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't even imagine it without him in it.
Neither can I. Look, Tracy would not have a fit, not around Edward, so if you feel that you should go up and see him, go on.
I just want to do what's best for grandfather.
How is he? Still unresponsive. I'm sorry. Could you leave us alone?
Okay, Daddy, you rest. You rest. You take as much time as you need. You're gonna feel a lot better when you wake up.
Hello?
Hey, Sam, it's AJ.
I can't deal with this right now.
Listen, I'm sorry if it's a bad time, but there's something you need to know.
I don't want you to worry about anything, Daddy. I have everything under control. Don't laugh. ELQ shares went way up today. I told you I could run a company. I just guess I never thought I'd have to. Okay, what other good news can I impart? Oh, I know. I found the missing $18 million. So there. Everything's fine. Your company is fine. Your family is fine. So nothing is gonna upset you today. Nothing.
The funeral seemed unreal. It's like it couldn't possibly be happening. I just wanted to get out of there. I wanted to run away. I didn't want to be around anybody, even though everybody meant well. It meant that Robin was really gone. I'm telling you, Robert, I couldn't have made it without Emma.
Cherish your daughter, Patrick. Spend every single moment you can with her.
Believe me.
If you ever got to choose between career and a child, you always choose the child. You don't ever want to be one of these people that turns up late with nothing to offer but apologies.
Robin was incredibly proud of you. She thought you could do anything. Your granddaughter does too.
She does.
She has no idea what a spy is, but she thinks it's pretty cool. She knows you're good at it.
You know, I really want to deliver that present to Emma in person, if that's okay.
Of course, her school is on Maple, just past 3rd. I'll call him and tell him you're coming. She'll be very excited to see you.
Thank you.
Come here.
Okay,
What happened? I don't know. Mom could probably tell you better than I can, but you know what? I just know he'd want to see you. And I know he'd want to meet Danny.
Edward loved Jason very much.
I can't believe this is happening.
Are you ready? You know what, go. I'll wait for you down here.
You coming?
No, Tracy doesn't really want me up there.
You're his family, too.
Listen to me. You're the one he needs to see. I want you to go up there, and I want you to tell him what he means to you.
Okay, I'll tell him for the both of us.
Okay.
better already, Daddy? Color's coming back in your cheeks? What do the doctors know anyway? Especially Monica. You're Edward Quartermain. You're my invincible father. Show them what you're made of, Daddy. Please don't go!
Hi. Oh. I hope it's okay that we're here.
No, it's fine. How did you know to come?
AJ called us.
Well, I'm sure Edward is going to be delighted to see his great grandson. And you. And you.
Can he hear us?
I believe he can. And you should do. I'll give you some time.
Thank you.
I don't know where to start. Look, I know we haven't always been close. But I admire you so much, great-grandfather. And everything that you do is out of love. I didn't always understand that, but I do now. My last name isn't Quartermain, and I didn't end up working at ELQ, but you made me feel like a part of this family anyway. Just thank you for that. For all of it. I love you. And I'll never forget you.
I would like you to meet someone. This is your great-grandson, Daniel Edward. Danny, can you say hi? Huh? I wish you could see him. Jason named him after you, and I thought it was perfect. They're so much alike, you know. And Danny has big blue eyes. He's so sweet and he's so calm, just like Jason. I mean, he would be because Jason is Danny's biological father. That's right. Love went out. We're gonna make you proud. I'm gonna raise this family and you're gonna be proud. You know, that was really nice of you to call Michael and Sam, let them know about.
I know grandfather would have wanted it that way, and I wanted to give them both a last chance to see him, you know, to tell him all the stuff that maybe they wanted to say.
Do you know what you would say?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, I'm sorry for my drinking and for being greedy, for always being so jealous of Jason, and for being a coward. See, I could never stand up to him the way that Jason did, or even Ned. I think most of all, if I had one last moment with him, I'd say, look at me. I mean, really look at me, because I think you'd like what you see. And, you know, it's funny, because he was always begging me to change, always telling me to get my head screwed on straight. And now that I actually have, and now that I'm determined to try and make things right, he's never gonna know.
AJ. Hurry.
I am so glad that Edward got to see the baby. Thank you for bringing him.
Yes, of course. It was amazing, wasn't it? I mean, he just reached out and touched him.
It was just like he knew he was there.
I guess you heard then, huh, about Jason?
Yes, I heard that Jason is this miracle baby's father.
I'm so sorry for not telling you sooner.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I know it wouldn't have made any difference to Jason, but it's something that I have prayed for.
Me too. I really wish Jason was here to say goodbye.
Me too.
Thank you.
Yeah. I saw AJ when I was coming down the stairs. Thank you. I know it means a lot to AJ that he could see Edward.
How was my father?
He held out his hand and Danny grabbed his finger.
I knew it. Don't count Daddy out yet.
Tracy said it would be okay if I came in.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, AJ. He's gone.
What do you mean gone? He can't be gone. Tell her. He moved his hand.
I was there, Tracy.
Well, but that means that... Oh, Monica, it's not possible. No.
But Edward was with us to the end. He spoke. It was just one word, but it was clear as a bell. What'd he say?
Lila.